Hello, I'm the Mercurial number 6. You are the Mercurial mercenaries. This is a video for the continuing era we live in, of the zombie apocalypse. This is a video where the comments section is going to be important because this video, as you've seen from the title, is Name a Great Song by an Unknown Band. And if possible, link to it down below on YouTube. And then we, everybody can click through the songs and waste an hour or two. Let's just get it straight out there now. The song I'm going to pick is I'm Not Built For This by the Nylon Bombers. This is a band that I played with, not sexually, in I think probably 1996. Shared the stage with them. My memory's hazy. The problem for a lot of bands back in 96 was that the new wave had happened. Britpop had happened. We're in the height of Britpop, really, 96. And any new band at the time was probably, unless you were something special, was probably aiming to jump on that bandwagon. And the problem is the bandwagon had already rolled down the hill and it was about to crash. And the band I was in at the time, and probably the Nylon Bombers, were a victim of that. So every band was just doing that indie kid thing, tight t-shirts, skinny little white kids, playing skinny little Blur-esque rock and roll. And when it came to thinking of a song now, a great song by an unknown band, there's a few bands that I've played with in my time, not sexually, that could probably have cropped up in this list. But if I just had to pick one, yeah, I pick a single by the Nylon Bombers called I'm Not Built For This. I was probably watching the band from the bar, drinking a lot of lager, being aloof like I was at the time, slightly arrogant. I don't remember much more than that. But what I find is that pretty much every band that's ever existed has had one moment. All your local bands that don't get signed, all your major bands, every band has something that you can hang your hat on. And I think for the Nylon Bombers, it was probably I'm Not Built For This. Around that time, 95, 96, 97, I was buying all the albums by the British bands, and I was also buying a shitload of CD singles. So, although I might not have thought a lot of the Nylon Bombers live, I would have either bought their single in anticipation of playing with them, not sexually, or perhaps I bought their single afterwards. I searched for the song today on YouTube, and what I noticed is the version I'll link to seems to be the opening track of their album. I checked on Wikipedia and yes, it appears they recorded an album, and I'm Not Built For This is the opening track of the album. But whereas I've always remembered this track, just from the times I listened to that CD single, there are stars and there are German cars, there is space between the spaces. I remember it as being a really impactful, kind of Buzzcocks-esque, definitely Blur-esque. Everyone's doing that Damon Albarn tone of voice. But I remembered it as being a very, very short, sharp CD single. Straight to the point, open to wow, 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 sort of volume swelling, tremolo guitars. Wow, 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 wow. There are stars and there are German cars. There is space between the spaces. I saw a film, I saw a man explode. His body blew into pieces. Star-crossed lovers and cheap card tricks. If I blow enough kisses, one of them will stick. Something tells me I'm not built for this. I like that line. I remember liking that line. If I blow enough kisses, one of them will stick. I like that one. Something tells me I'm not built for this. I'm not what you need. You need more than me. Someone with a mind. Someone with a life. I like this self-deprecating manner of the song. You need more than me. Someone with a mind, someone with a life. I'm not built for this. The whole aura of the song reminded me of something that could have been written by Brian Wilson, put on Pet Sounds. So I liked it. It was 2 minutes something. Just like I said, it started with that guitar. Wow, 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 there were stars. The version I'm linking to below, the opening of the album, is a lot longer, so I'm assuming that I had a CD single edit back in the days when you used to get single edits. And this album version, the guitars sort of, I take it it's because it's dramatically opening the album. It goes on for a long time. I think I preferred the smack in the face of the single version. But overall, I like the song. I like the production. I like the fact that it's just 1996 all over. It's Britpop. If you could just lick a label that says Britpop, you'd just smack it on this song's ass. This is Britpop. This is the mid-90s. This is a song called I'm Not Built For This by a band you've never heard of called the Nylon Bombers. And down below, I want you to link to, if you can find them, songs, great songs, by bands that no one's ever heard of. And we can collectively have a little play, not sexually. Thank you very much, my mercenaries. Over and